Hazur, I have got a question from an Asian judge which I had the opportunity to meet during Ramadan. He said, judge.
Judge?
Yes.
Who met whom?
I met him first, but I didn't take the permission to pronounce his name.
Right.
Yeah. Hazur, he said that Sir Muhammad Zafrullah Khan has refused to say the Janaza prayers on Qaed al-Azam of Pakistan because they had too many political differences and political views. This is why he has refused.
This is actually wrong. This is an issue which is unnecessarily highlighted, while it has nothing to do with the love for Qaed Azam which Zafrullah Khan Sahib had in his heart, or his attitude to the favors which he had shown to him. You see, Qaed Azam accepted him in Muslim League because he claimed to be one of the Muslims. So Qaed Azam was a member of Muslim League because he claimed to be a Muslim. How does it ensue that all Muslim Leaguers should say Janaza of each other? Because it is the same Qaed Azam about whom all the old school mullahs has issued a fatwa that he is not a real Muslim. Some have addressed to him as Kafir Azam, and one of those is now Sadr of Pakistan, whose Peer Ataullah Shah Bukhari. You know, Mr. طاہر takes pride in the fact that he is the pupil of Ataullah Shah Bukhari, while Ataullah Shah Bukhari said that Qaed Azam is Kafir Azam. He agreed with this. And they don't say anything to them. Such a man can become the president of Pakistan. So what mad hatred it is of Ahmadis, that if Zafrullah Khan, who was on the best of terms with Qaed Azam, does not say his Janaza prayer because he was a man of principle, and he understood that to be a member of Muslim League is a different story. He must be loyal to Muslim League, but to start saying Janaza prayers of each other is a completely different story. That's a religious injunction. About that injunction, we have produced evidence that each orthodox sect has declared this edict, that any member of this sect cannot say the Janaza prayer of any other member of the other sect. This is what they believe, and this is what they object. They have no leg to stand upon. If he did not say the Janaza prayer of Qaed Azam, it could be because of three main reasons, in fact. One of them was, as he has suggested, that Janaza prayer of Qaed Azam was being led by a mullah of a sect who had declared Zafrullah Khan as Kafir, who believed that he was no longer a Muslim. How could he say Janaza prayer behind a mullah who had declared him outside the pale of Islam? He would destroy Islam if he said stand behind him. That would be one reason. The other reason was that the faith of Qaed Azam, spiritually, religiously, is his personal faith. Let people who belong to his sect say his prayer, and we can pray generally without standing in Janaza prayer. Third possibility is that he refrained from saying the Janaza prayer because other Muslims of whatever sect they belong to, who were saying Janaza prayer, they would object to Zafrullah Khan praying the Janaza prayer, saying the Janaza prayer of Qaed Azam, because this is what they do. Even today, when Ahmadis, if Ahmadis want to say Janaza prayer of somebody who is not an Ahmadi, the mullahs very strongly object. It happened in the case of Vattu's father, Jahangir Vattu. When Ahmadis went there to say his Janaza prayer, and he had himself willed that they should do that. Those who joined them and those who were there watching them and permitting them to do so, they were strongly objected against by the mullahs. So to avoid disorder and to avoid such nonsense, it was much better for Zafrullah Khan to stand aloof. What does it prove? What does it prove anything against Ahmadiyya Jamaat? Nothing whatsoever. Understand? Yeah. Last point is that objection must have been levelled at Shabir Usmani, who led the Janaza prayer of Qaed. He did a hypocritical thing. He was not honest to him and the people of Pakistan and people of the Sunnite world. Because according to the Sunnis, Janaza prayer of a Shia cannot be said by a Sunni. And he was a Sunni. He was misleading the Janaza prayer and misleading the whole world. He was a hypocrite. If he were honest, he would not have said the Janaza prayer of Qaed. They should have found a Shia Imam to do that. So they're leveling their objections wrongly against somebody who does not deserve to be pointed at with a finger. Secondly, what about Qaed Azam himself? Did he ever say the Janaza prayer of any Shia or Sunni during his lifetime? He was the one who never said the Janaza prayer. Prove it to us. If when a Sunni alim died or a Shia alim died, Azam went to say his Janaza prayer. All his life, people say he never even said prayers. Yet he was accepted an honest Muslim leader, honest to their cause. So look at the objections and things, it's just stupid rubbish, no more. Right? And with the time is over and I take leave of you. Assalamu alaikum.